Hello! I'm playing with my Legos. This is the best fun I've ever had in financial journalism. The Euro mess is a mess. This is the Bundesbank, okay, right here, and this is the IMF, and Buzz Lightyear, for our purposes, is the European Central Bank, and we have the German taxpayers and the Greek rioters, and we have Christine Lagarde can come in her police car and try and come in and tell everyone what to do, but they're not listening. And here's the German political parties running the Bundestag and making the important decisions, and they have veto power over all manner of things. And here comes Woody in from over here, who's the Social Democrats, I guess, in Germany. He wants to do something completely different, so he's going to try and trample all over these. And lots of money is falling all over the place, and here are the EU Commission and the Eurozone finance ministers and Jean-Claude Juncker and people like that, and they're having their own sort of like power nexus going on. You have all of these people firing at each other and looking at each other, and there's a dinosaur, and they're all wanting different things, they're all fighting with each other, and there are probably one or two good ideas in here somewhere. This woman here, Christine Lagarde, has some pretty good ideas. She knows what she wants to do. She wants to recapitalize the European banking system. She wants to, knock some heads together and get everyone pulling in the same direction and agreeing on something. The most important thing is that they just agree on something and then implement it, because right now they can't agree on anything, and they're kicking the can down the road, and they're getting it all wrong, because all they wind up doing is fighting with each other rather than trying to make things better. And the problem is there's way too many countries, and they're not politically cohesive, and you can't have an economic union without having some vague semblance of a political union. So how does this compare to the situation in the US? Basically, the situation in the US is this. You have the Democrats on one side, the Republicans on the other side, and the executive in the middle. And these guys are firing at each other and nothing ever happens. And this is so much simpler and so much more tractable. And we saw during the financial crisis that when there's a real crisis in the US, basically, somehow, we can get together and do the right thing and prevent the entire world from falling apart. But if we can barely manage here in the US, just imagine how hard it is in Europe.